Good afternoon, guys. This is James Piscopo with the Bauer Group, and I am out today showing a home in Newport News. This is a really lovely home. It's brick and siding. It has a really big front yard, really big rear yard as well, and a lot of square footage. The house itself, on the outside, it's in really good condition. You could use some pressure washing around here over on the left side. And it has some straw and stuff on the roof as well. It's a lot of pine trees up here. But it is a massive home. It's an older home, and it needs a hard hug on the inside. But it has really good bones, and it has a ton of potential. When I say it needs a hug, it certainly needs quite a bit of work, but nothing too crazy. Most of it is trim work, paint, and a little flooring refresh would be good as well. Let's go on in and take a look, guys. So, as we come onto the home, we have a couple options here. We can make a left or we can make a right. Our right side opens up into a huge living room area. And this is a gigantic room. It's probably 30 foot long. Down towards that side of the home, you have the master bedroom and a spare bedroom. And then behind me, you have some bedrooms as well. First off, we're going to start off down here to the left, and I'll walk you on down. This little door here to our right leads you into the kitchen dining room area, which we'll get to just momentarily. And then these three doors here, we have our bathroom and two bedrooms. Also a little storage closet here on the side. So, a lot of the paint work in this home needs to be redone, and a lot of the trim work as well. It's not showing up on camera too well right here. It's probably the lighting, but the house throughout could use paint. Also, it could use trim around most of the bottom of the home. I assume there was trim here at one point. It may have always been block, but there is just block there now. So in most of the rooms in the home, you're going to need to put a 10-inch tall piece of trim, caulk, and repaint. Let's take a look, guys. So bathroom here to our left. And now this is the worst room in the home as far as paint needs and things like that. A lot of the paint is coming off up the top here. So it definitely needs to be scraped off and repainted. I'm not seeing any damage per se, but this paint is basically dead. This is the original paint. Take a look at our bathtub here. The tub itself is in great condition, so is the backsplash. But again, the paint above it is ruined. So, paint in this room, 100%. Looks like they've already re-updated the flooring, which is nice. Just paint and your cabinetry here. And again, missing trim piece. Coming down here, we have two bedrooms. This is not a vacant home, by the way. They're in the process of moving out, and they're about 70% of the way through it, so please excuse the mess. This is a really decent sized room. You could get a king size bed in here and dressers and a bunch more. It's a really decent size. Paint in this room isn't too bad, but it does have a couple flaws. There's a notch right there, a notch right there, and a notch right there. And then you can see on the ground here, you need your trim piece. So I have no idea why that trim piece is missing, but it's missing in a lot of the rooms. Same thing with this room. Paint is in good condition, but needs a trim board. These floors, this is really good wood. This stuff is so expensive nowadays. You could come in and put, PVC tile over the top of it, the lock-in, just like they've done here in the bathroom, and they've done in the kitchen as well. But if it was me personally, I would pay somebody to come in and sand these and just restain them, because it is a beautiful flooring. As you can see, they have the laminate right there, and they have the laminate here as well. So that's our two guest rooms on this side of the house. I'll take you here on into the living room. Like I said, huge room. Paint looks good in this. It could use a refresh all along the bottom here where the trim is. I would essentially consider, repainting this entire home, and along with flooring as well. But it's a massive bedroom. Through this section here, we have another little lounge room area. Big size couch, windows look out. Trim is in good shape in this room, but the paint work is not very great. Most of this hardwood floor runs throughout the whole home. Really big sized room here as well. I'm gonna double back. We're gonna make a loop here. We're gonna head into our kitchen. Massive kitchen. Stainless steel appliances. We have a window looking out to our little sunroom. And yeah, this is a very big area. I believe this is a chalkboard. I'm pretty sure that's chalk paint. And as you can see, missing trim down the bottom there. Dining room area. And just real quick, I'll give you a spin around. So this big old kitchen. It looks smaller on this camera. It's a really big space in here. So one thing that struck me about this home is it has a lot of space. The square footage is really high. Looking at the bottom here, no trim. So I do safely assume that this had 10-inch trim board throughout the whole house, and for whatever reason, when they started to do their remodel, they never put it back in. Really lovely area. And again, this door right here leads you out to our bedroom, front door, and living room area. Just to reiterate kind of what I did there, because this house is big and it's kind of mazy. So you come in through the front door, the living room wraps around into the kitchen, comes back on the other side of this wall through this door here. We'll backtrack this way. So I'm sure at this point you can kind of see what I mean by this house having some potential as far as its square footage. And it is in relatively good shape, but it just definitely needs a remodel. These are our stairs leading up to our two other bedrooms, or our master area. Off to our left here, we have a sunroom, and that leads out to a garage through there. I'm going to take you upstairs first. Here we have a little window area, which is really nice. We have our bathroom over here to our left, and then we have our two main bedrooms up here, accompanied by a closet. I'll take you in this first spare bedroom first. Nice big room. Missing trim at the bottom, as you can see. Ceilings look really good. The walls look like they're in good condition too. Again, I'm not seeing it much as far as damage. There's certainly no water or anything like that. Just needs a paint. I'll give you a view from the other side of this room. And I have about 3 feet of clothes right behind me here. So this is a very large area. Our master bedroom is even more impressive. You come on in here, it goes all the way down that way. This is a large king size bed here. You could probably darn near get 3 more of them in here. 1, 2, 3. Very big area. Windows looking out to our backyard here. And unfortunately it's frosted on the other side of here, I believe. Oh, we can take a peek. View out of the backyard. Opposing view of this side of the bedroom. Large area. Again, trim piece is missing. This is probably the worst spot that I've seen in the home. as far as, you know, discoloration or actual damage to the wall. Would be in that spot right there. One more view, and I'll walk you over to the other side. More trim missing on this side here. And it would look less scary if we had a light bulb in here. It is pretty dark with these curtains closed. Let me give them an open for you. There we go. It's a little better. And I'll give you a view out front. Really large yard as well. Exiting the master here, we're going to take a look into our upstairs bathroom. So they've redone the flooring, they've redone the counters as well. You still have that lovely old 1960s teal tile. And our tub here. Deep tub. Alright, so this is our upstairs area. Again, from the top of the stairwell, you have your master directly in front of us, spare on the side, and then bathroom here behind me. We'll take a look downstairs. We're going to go into the sunroom here, and we're going to take a look at the garage, and we'll just have a quick walk through the backyard. Get one more view of the kitchen. And extra living room here beside me. Grand living room here. This is our sunroom area. It's probably maybe 8 by 12, this area, maybe a little bit longer. We can count the tiles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 tiles. So 8 foot this way, probably about 12 foot that way. Nice little addition to the home. Out through this red door here is our garage. Laundry is located out here. Super big garage. The garage door looks tiny on the camera with how big this room is. You could have had a 2-car garage door here. Would have took some finagling, but you could have got it done. It's partially finished. Nice size garage. And finally, guys, I'll take you outside the back. Just give you a little view of the home from the back side and our yard here. And I will let you go on this one. I startled that squirrel accidentally just now. Really nice area. And again, big old yard. You have a slab that runs out here throughout that whole back side of the home. A little picnic table and a shed. And then your sidewalk wraps around to the front. View of the side here. And your back side of the house. Your siding looks good. It just most certainly needs a pressure wash. It's a very large home. That's for sure. And I think this one's close to 3,000 square feet. So it's a big old house with a lot of potential. And so that's it, guys. I'll leave you to it with a small little walk around to the front of the home here so you can get another view of the front. And I will leave you to it. Again, this house is in Newport News. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it has an asking price at the moment of $350,000. And that's it, guys. Have a great day. Any questions, comments, give me a call. Bye now.